IPL is a land of opportunities to showcase your talent and make a name for yourself in the big stages. But what happens when the fame you gained exceeds expectations and you inevitably fall? In today's video, we will see players who are one-hit wonders in IPL. This is WCA. Cue the intro.
By the barest of margins!
Goldie goes down the ground. Goldie goes out of the ground. Goldie finishes off in style.
I do not believe what I've just seen!
Starting off our list, it's none other than Deepak Huda. He was first picked by Rajasthan Royals in the 2015 season of IPL, where he played his role as a middle-order finisher, scoring 151 runs with a strike rate of 159, and in the next subsequent seasons, he represented Sunrisers Hyderabad and Kings Level Punjab from 2016 to 2021, where in the 6 seasons he played, he only scored 634 runs, averaging 12.94 in those 6 seasons. But in the year 2022, one of the two new franchises that year, Lucknow Super Giants, would pick him, where he would mostly play at number 4, as he finished that year with 151 runs, averaging 32 and a strike rate of 137. This would earn his call up to the Indian cricket team, where he would go on to become only the 4th Indian batsman to score a century in T20 International. Just as people finally started to realize his potential, he returned to his old self in the 2023 edition of IPL, where in the entirety of 2023 edition, he only scored 84 runs, averaging 7.5. And in the 2024 and 25 seasons, he only scored a combined total of 176 runs, averaging just 11 across the 2 seasons. And in his entire career, he has only scored 1,496 runs, averaging 70 at a strike rate of 127 in the 125 games he has played. If we don't consider his 2022 season, Deepak Huda may just be the worst cricketer to ever play in the league's history. Paul Valthaty is a cricketer mostly known for his knock against CSK in the 2011 edition of IPL. As in the 2011 season, he was a key player for Kings Level Punjab, where he would go on to score 463 runs in his 14 games, averaging 35 and a strike rate of 137. Notably, in the 9th match of IPL 2011 versus Chennai Super Kings, chasing 189 runs, Paul Valthaty would go on to score 120 runs, the highest individual score by an Indian up until that point, as he would go on to score 63% of his team runs in the chase, as Punjab chased the total in the last over. But this was not the season Paul Valthaty debuted in. He already debuted in IPL for Rajasthan Royals all the way back in IPL 2009, where in the 2 games he played, he only scored 6 runs combined. And in IPL 2010, he was benched for the entirety of the season, before moving to Kings Level Punjab in the 2011 edition of IPL. But after his stellar 2011 season, in IPL 2012, he failed horribly. And I mean horribly. As in the 6 games he played, he would only go on to score 30 runs, averaging just 5 and a strike rate of just 58. He was quickly dropped for the entire season, and in IPL 2013, he only played 1 game, where he would go on to score 6 runs of 17 deliveries versus Sunrisers Hyderabad, and he was dropped from the team altogether in the 2014 edition. And now in 2025, he coaches the minor league cricket team Seattle Thunderbolts, which is basically USA's version of domestic tournament. But still, except his 2011 stellar season, Paul Valthaty has mostly been beyond disappointing in his IPL career. Mayank Yadav is a right-arm speedster who took the world by storm with his pace, but before that, he made his List A debut for Delhi in December of 2022. And after an impressive performance in February of 2023, he was bought by Lucknow Super Giants for his base price of just 20 lakhs. But unfortunately, he was ruled out of the 2023 season due to an injury. But in IPL 2024, he made his debut against Punjab Kings, where he would go on to make headlines as he picked 3 wickets for 27 runs, where he also delivered the fastest ball in that year's edition of IPL, clocking it at 155.8 km per hour. And in the very next match against RCB, he took 3 for 14 and broke his own achievement as the fastest delivery in IPL that season by clocking in a delivery at 156.7 km per hour. But soon after, injuries crept in and he was once again ruled out of IPL 2024. And in October of that year, Mayank Yadav made his international debut versus Bangladesh, as in the 3 games he played for India, he would go on to pick 4 wickets, averaging 20.75. And with very big expectations, he entered into 2025, but he was met with disappointment. And once again, he was ruled out of IPL 2025 after just 2 games into the tournament due to back injuries. And it is already rumored that Mayank Yadav is part of Lucknow Super Giants' release list for IPL 26. Though it is too early to judge him since he is only 23, but with recurring injury concerns, if he doesn't find a way to deal with them, Mayank Yadav may just become a 2-match wonder. Fraser-McGurk is quite an interesting case. He made his domestic debut for South Australia in 2019, and after years of consecutive domestic performance, in October of 2023, he gained international attention after he scored the fastest list A century by a batsman at just 29 deliveries. He has also played for numerous franchise-based cricket leagues such as Dubai Capitals, Melbourne Renegades, and San Francisco Unicorns. With his aggressive style of play, this caught the attention of Delhi Capitals in IPL 2024, where he was signed as the replacement player of Lungisani Ningri. And with his aggressive style of play, he took the IPL by storm. As in the game versus Mumbai Indians, Fraser-McGurk would go on to score 84 runs in just a mere 27 deliveries, as he finished the 2024 season with 330 runs in the 9 innings he played, averaging 37 and a mammoth strike rate of 234. He remained as one of the positives for DC's season, and he was also groomed to be the replacement for David Warner in international cricket for Australia, but what followed afterwards was unexpected to say the least. He made his one-day debut against West Indies in February of 2024, as in the 7 one-days he played, he has only scored 98 runs, averaging just 14. And in T20 International, in the 8 games he has played, he has only scored 115 runs, averaging just 14. He last played a T20 International in July of 2025, as he would go on to score 2 runs of 7 deliveries, and in IPL 2025, he only scored 55 runs in the 6 games he played, averaging just 9. And a player who is known for his strike rate, he only striked at 105 in the entire season, before pulling out of the league after the conflict between India and Pakistan. But still, same as Mayank Yadav, he is only 23 and has a long way to go. But if he doesn't find a style of play and the brand of cricket he wants to play, Fraser-McGurk may be in trouble. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe, as it helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much for watching once again, and this is WCA. See ya.